Incredible journey of Eddie the Eel from 8 Mile Creek.
Eddie the Eel was born way out in the tropical Coral Sea near an island called New Caledonia.
His mother Edith had laid her eggs in the warm ocean woods, and his father Edward or Eddie Sr. well, he did Louis.
But sadly, Eddie would never meet his parents, as all adult eels pass away after producing their babies.
Early life was easy for young Eddie. He was a small leaf-shaped larvae who had no parents to tell him what to do or a place to call home.
He spent weeks just drifting around and being moved by the ocean currents.
When Eddie reached the east coast of Australia, he was now a young glass eel. Eddie had made some friends and together they would travel south.
They ate plankton and had to escape the many predators that wanted to make a meal out of them.
Eddie had never met his parents or had ever been in the same place for more than a day or two. He felt homesick, a feeling that grew stronger and stronger.
Eddie and his friends had made it to the southern Australia when suddenly his nose filled with the smell of home. Following this smell, Eddie followed the scent and led him to a crystal clear freshwater stream running into the ocean.
Eddie and his friends have now grown into adventurous and cheeky young elves. They waited until darkness and then made their way into the creek, swimming against the strong current and discovering a beautiful stream.
The stream had red beads to hide in, yabbies and fish to eat, and hardly a predator to be seen.
Eddie swam up to the large swamp where, after his long journey, which had covered well over 3,000 kilometers, he was tired and needed a rest.
Eddie loved living in his swamp. He grew fast, and after a few years, he was fully grown yellow-bellied eel. Eddie lived here for the next 20 years. But just like the homesick feeling he had as young as a glass eel in the big ocean, he had a growing feeling that was one more thing he had to do in his life. One night in early spring, after lots of rain flooded the swamp, Eddie put on a beautiful silver suit and started to swim back down the creek and into the ocean.
Eddie was joined by some of his old friends who had not seen for years and who had also put on amazing silver suits, and together they started an incredible journey.
They would swim the 3,000 kilometres back to the same place where they were originally born.
Swimming day and night down to depths of nearly 1,000 meters, they had to dodge all sorts of weird creatures like sharks and whales.
But unbelievably, Eddie and his friends made it back the beautiful warm waters of the Coral Sea.
It was here that Eddie the Eel from 8 Mile Creek met and fell in love with Emily.
Then came Eddie the Third, and the circle started again.